Hey guys, Patrick here, and today we have some PGA 2K21 TGCTours Invitational Golf Round. So providing some commentary over this round today, and let's see how it goes.
And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. And second shot here on the first.
Yeah, so we hit that a little fast into the wind.
Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Looks like we could have
But that was
on this
almost, that would have been in if it had good timing, good tempo on that swing.
This putt's good so far. Good job in there with a birdie.
And first round birdie, so that's the best we could have asked for hole number one.
And we're teeing up on hole number 2. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway.
And excluding that shot, I feel like my tempo has been pretty good overall. I take a lot of practice swings just so I can get my tempo perfect for every shot. So I may be playing slower than some other players, but as you can see, I hit a perfect one there, and that's all because I took a few practice swings to line up sort of the animation. With the distance control meter that's obviously not visible. So it's all about feel.
Looks like this one's
Again, another perfect shot. Wish I just had a little more, well, less spin, I should say.
It's heading towards the hole.
Putting is so tough when you just have the distance down, and then I hate that just sometimes.
After that one, you'll stay right there at 1 under.
Distance is just a little off after you take like 5 practice putts. That's the worst feeling. But I got that one short.
And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And here's your second shot here on the third.
So yeah, this isn't my first society event. This is my first TGCTours CCA event. So I did a qualifying round. And after that qualifying round, I was put right into CCA, so I was pretty happy with that qualifying round. Oh man, that was so close to going in.
And let's see what the scorecard says. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Teeing off on par 3.
I always like to spend extra time on par 3s. So you only get one shot to approach the best
Going right of the pin.
get the best approach shot you can.
That's going to do just nicely. 29 feet to go.
So let's see if we can get this putt.
Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. And cue the replay.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the best feeling, getting those putts like that. Especially how it curved towards the end, right into the hole. I thought I was going to miss it, but easy 29-foot putt.
All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole.
This isn't my first time playing this course. I did do a warm-up round to kind of figure out, you know, if I hit driver in every hole.
Tee shots looking fairway bound.
I don't want to hit it too far sometimes because, man, because we rolled right next to that rough right there.
I'd say 100 yards out.
So I kind of learned that you need to dial back the driver sometimes on this course. So we're starting out strong. Already 3 birdies so far, so I'm pretty happy.
This approach is leaning a bit to the right. This is our 3rd shot.
Man, I hate hitting them slow more than fast because I feel like it takes off a lot of distance. It takes off more distance when you're hitting slow rather than fast. So now I have this weird angle chip.
Yeah, if you sink this, you could say par.
And I wanted to get a little closer with that one, or even try to chip it in, but yeah, the tempo wasn't there on that chip. And then here, like,
This will be for
the first bogey of the round, and that, man, missing a putt like that, I feel like I should have just taken a little more time. So a little disappointing, but
6th hole coming up.
let's try to make up that bogey.
Looking like about 185 yards out.
And I'm loving how many fairways I've been hitting recently. And then trying to aim for the flat part of the fairways, even if it's, you know, not as close to the hole. It's ideal to go for the flat part of the fairways.
To the left. Look at you.
So just a little long, but
Green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. And here's a look for eagle.
luckily it's on the flat part of the green. Here's a crucial eagle putt.
Get there.
And it was just missed left. Kind of set my line in the beginning and I didn't kind of reevaluate it after taking some practice putts. So, but we still get a birdie to bounce back.
Down to 3 under after that one. Careful on this one. Wind's a bit windy.
And we just barely squeak out of
Setting this one up
that rough and luckily didn't hit the sand. That's where I think it's really good that I have just a little bit of better suited driver for distance, just so I could get over spots like that, you know. So we have a relatively flat lie here, and a perfect swing. So the wind just carried it just to the right, but
You had that one dialed in, didn't you? 8-footer here in front of us.
luckily in my approach shots, I've been landing all on the
So far,
most
so good.
flat
Nice
parts,
putt, and that is for birdie number 5
mostly on the
day.
flat parts of the green.
Bringing things down to 4 under after that one.
So yeah, 5 birdies so far in the front 9. I'll take that
Now
almost
teeing
on
it up
any
on the
round.
8th hole.
Easy. And almost an eagle too. So we're doing okay.
Great contact.
Oh, that just feels so good when you get that perfect control,
Nice approach
perfect
on that.
tempo on your swings.
To get for birdie.
This is what it leads to. It leads to 6-foot putts like this. So man, but
Just want to tap, and we will mosey on our way.
that just stings when you just miss something like that after a great approach shot.
That'll keep you at 4 under for the round.
Again, I think I was just not double checking my line.
Par 4 for the
I should get so focused on trying to find that sweet spot for distance on putting.
That swing was to die for. And this is about 165 yards out.
Here we kind of have an awkward lie with the ball above my feet, so I have to account for the wind and the ball wanting to go left. So I'm just doing some math in my head to figure out, all right, yeah, I got to aim way more than 6 clicks to the right. And a perfect shot right towards the pin, but it was just
Nice approach. You'll go to 5 under for the round if you sink.
kind of died down quicker than I was anticipating. I got stuck on that downslope.
Looking really good.
And man, yeah, I just kind of messed up the distance there, but I don't think that would have gone in anyways. I think it would have rolled to the
Now
left.
let's set our sights to the next. Okay, after that hole, you'll stay at 4 under par.
Yeah, so not bad. After 9 holes, I'll take that score. If I'm 4 under
Drive's looking good.
through every 9 holes, I'm pretty happy about that.
Here we go, 225 yards or so.
And luckily that didn't roll off the fairway like it did in one of my previous rounds. Practice round, I believe. So here we're, about 39 feet above the pin. So these are always tricky shots. Especially with low flying woods, you gotta be really careful how far you're gonna hit the ball downhill shots. And that one was just slightly fast, and unfortunately it's in the sand. And then for me, sand shots are sometimes just so tough. I don't know. It feels like some updates have just feel so different in the sand. So the trick is I just go for full power shots and then just focus on
Now let's.
tempo,
This one's a 7-footer.
because you don't want to 2-chip in the sand or in the rough. So I don't mind going a little long.
Good work out there. That's birdie.
So there we
number
go.
6.
Birdies on par 5s. It's the goal. Every par 5,
5 under for you.
Should definitely try aiming for birdie or better.
And teeing up now on the 11th.
It's a little fast, but that's okay. We landed up on
And from here,
the hill on the
about
left and
115 yards to the pin.
bounced us back in the middle. So it was on a pitch shot, but here I'm changing it to a normal shot because I feel like I can swing. I have better tempo doing a normal shot with the shorter club, like a gap wedge, compared to a pitch shot with like an 8-iron. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable, but it obviously will launch higher in the air. So you really gotta be careful because of the wind.
Heading for it.
And this one's right on line. It could have bounced in. It was so close.
And that's another green in
Well,
regulation. This one's 7 feet away.
So let's see if we get this putt.
This putt's tracking. And that drops in.
And there we go, man. Especially for birdie putts, I feel like I take
6 under for the round.
a little more time than usual.
Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole.
So here's another hole that I learned on the practice round I was doing where you don't want to hit this too far. The fairway is just so skinny and it curves right. You know, there's a lot of risk hitting driver on this hole. So
Looks like this one will
just
be
an easy
safe.
3-wood to the flat part of the fairway.
This one's around 135 yards out.
Leaves a good look here for the pin in the middle of the green. And it's really tough when you're hitting approach shots with the wind, because obviously the angle of attack is going to be more shallow. And that one, oh, that's just brutal how it just kind of rolled off the green.
That's all right. Setting up here, green
It would have
side
been a
road.
good shot if it was perfect. But man, these greens in this game can be just tough sometimes. Like I've hit it on one on the green and I've seen it roll and not stop rolling all the way off the green on the other side. Even though I put spin on it, it's just crazy sometimes how that can happen.
All right, you've got this left for par.
And that could have been a better chip. I should have put a little bit more power in that. I don't think I took the lie as much into account as I should have.
Well, the putt appears to be online.
Oh man, that one hurts.
And tapping in for bogey.
I believe that was my only other bogey, but that's just, ugh. I can handle having one, but just 2 poor bogeys like that because of putting. After having like 5 birdies on the front 9, it just stings a little bit more. So that here we have a perfect par 3 approach shot.
Go. That's what you want. 7-foot putt.
So it's good when the wind is against you, because because you could just hit a little harder, and then it just, especially if it goes down, you know, you get a perfect 90-degree pop right on the green to stop right where you want it to hit. So here we're taking a little time for that birdie putt. So let's see if we can hold it out.
This putt's going. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. Sitting at 6 under par after that one.
And there we go. Par 3 birdies, man.
Let's see what happens here on number 14.
So here we're taking a little bit off the driver because it's a little risky with the weird angles in the sand right in the middle of the fairway. So, but a perfect shot right onto the upslope.
And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14.
So I don't mind if there's a little upslope or downslope on shots, but man, if your feet are above or below the ball, if you're kind of angled to the left or right, that's tough. But I don't mind hitting up on shots like this at all. And just a poor
This one's your 3rd.
distance control on my part on that shot. There's no excuses. I guess I was more focused on tempo there. So here I really don't want to be short. It's always double chipping like this is a little tough. You just have to reset and go through your routine, you know. So there we got a pretty good chip.
5 feet to the cup from here.
Redemption chips.
Looking pretty good. That'll do.
And not a bad save for par.
6 under for the round.
Obviously that was could have been a birdie hole,
Get a
but
tailwind.
it's okay. 6 under, still not bad. So we just got an awesome swing there with the wind. And then I was worried it was going to carry a little too far, but we ended up
Second
great
here on the 15th.
in the fairway still. So yeah, I'm trying to take a little bit. Now we're hitting with the wind, so I'm trying to aim back and try to put some spin. So it won't roll out as far. Let's see if we can get it close. Another perfect shot when it counts,
The green here.
but
Good shot
it
out
just
there.
took
Nice
one too many
play.
bounces, but luckily it didn't roll out because we put some spin on it, so it's given us a good chance now for birdie. Man, and that was
Let's finish up. All right, tapping in for par on this one. Heading to
that
the
hurts a
next.
little bit on that hole.
Okay, so that will keep you at 6 under for the round.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit too much power on that putt, and then
To tee off here on the 16th hole.
I also pushed it a little bit.
Come on, kick left.
And again, another slow hit that just kind of leaks to the right edge of the green, and then it just takes
Okay, second shot here on the 16th.
the edge of the green, just eats the ball, man. So here I'm trying to pick a 100% shot that I know I can time comfortably. Rather than a 75% chip. I feel like that's harder to execute.
Wouldn't that be
So with
nice to
that
save
splash
par
hit,
on
that
this
gets
one?
us a pretty good position to save par here. Unfortunate that we just kind of had an approach shot that just leaks off the green. That's something I'll pick up for the future rounds to try to avoid when playing aggressive.
Well done.
And that'll keep you at 6 under for the round.
Wind's blowing from our backs on this one.
All right, the penultimate hole. Just 2 more left. So 6 under is okay. Ideally, I would want to be on 8 under right now.
This drive should be
Like
safe.
1 less bogey and one of those better birdie putts I would want back, but we're still happy. We're still okay. Can't affect our performance in the final 2 holes thinking about that too much. So another great shot in the fairway, which makes me really happy. So then I take some extra time on this pitch shot, and we're lucky that the lie is okay here on the fairway.
Yeah, that'll work. This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
I kind of like these greens. These greens are not too difficult. There were a couple pins that were like on a hill or on a green ridge that were tough, but overall,
Looking good. Well, that one dropped, and that's for birdie.
these pin locations are good. So yeah, another birdie there.
And right now, you're 7 under for the day.
Always like finishing out strong. So anyways,
Headwind
as
is
we're
definitely a thing on this hole.
getting the last hole, I hope you are enjoying this video. I'm planning to upload good rounds for TGC Tour events. So let me know if you like the video, if you want me to continue doing videos like these with some light commentary or live commentary. Appreciate any feedback.
And this one's around 175 yards out.
So that wasn't the best drive. It just kind of leaked a little right, which leaves a longer approach shot, but if I can use an iron, I'm relatively happy with that distance. So that one, the wind just ate it up, and I don't know why I didn't carry as far as I thought it would. Just because I hit it slow, probably, which seems to take off a lot of distance.
Nice chip. Fantastic.
And that was probably one of my better chips of the round. So
Right, tapping in for par on the last.
anyways, 7 under, so not a bad first round to start. I'm pretty happy with that.
Finishing off with the 7 under on the scorecard. Not too shabby out there. And that's
So
a
thanks for
wrap.
watching,
I
guys.
had a lot of fun out there with you today. Thanks for taking me around the course. We'll see you next time.
Hope you enjoyed this round, as John says. And yeah, leave a comment like the video, and we'll see you for round 2. Thanks.